Hi everybody. Well, I'm back, and what happened is after I filmed yesterday and I organized the cards, to stack them up a little neater on my table, I found another bag. I guess I had so many bags there of things from Amazon Prime that I did not realize that I still have the things open. I think, I don't know, this may be a deck or it may be a book. So let's see what this is. Okay, and I also want to do a flip through of a deck that I have. It's a deck that has been out a while. In fact, it's out of print. But the reason I want to do a flip through of it is because that deck, I just found out, is going to be reprinted by U.S. Games sometime either later this year or next year. So let's see what we have here. Oh, Poppy Palin's Everyday Enchantment. Well, I will be doing that today, but I will be doing that very soon. Yeah, Simon Harrison from Termis Cave just did this the other day, and he had a live chat doing it, and Poppy Palin showed up at the live chat. And it was just such a treat to have her there and explain some things. And it's funny because when I first saw the deck, he had it up as a choice between that one or did we want another deck. I think it was the Druid Craft. And everybody had to vote on it, so everybody voted for this deck. And I had voted for the Druid Craft because I have some of the other Druid cards. But then when I saw this one flipped over, and I shouldn't say flipped over, when Simon did a showing of the deck, I realized this is a rather extraordinary deck. So I decided, to support the author, who was kind enough to come into our chat and grace us with her presence and her wisdom. And so here we are. I have it. So I will be showing that soon. So in the meantime, what I want to show you now is one of my favorite decks is this one here. If I can reach it. It's the Golden Tarot. Now I know some people don't like these collage decks. And I don't have any problem with them, especially one that is done as well as this one is. But Kat Black also did another deck, and evidently U.S. Games did not desire, I think, to publish that. I think that's what I had read. So she self-published this one, and she published the Touchstone Tarot, which is an equally beautiful deck. And, the box is wonderful. I mean, it's just, it's sturdy, opens up like a book. There's a lovely book in here, and the beautiful cards. And there's some wonderful information about the art that she used, because I think she chose art that was from like 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th century. But she was wise enough, I believe, not to choose art that was so recognizable by the average person. So unless you're an art history major or a well-trained artist, you may not even know where these things came from. But she does tell you the names of the paintings that she used. But she incorporates them so well with the Rider-Waite pictures that to me it doesn't look like somebody just put a collage together. And I love classic art, and so these are really beautiful. And she covers in the book, she covers some reversals, and she has some questions about reading, like is it wrong to read cards for a third party, etc. So there's a lot of information in this little bit of in this little book. And she gives other uses for the deck, and then she has pictures of the cards in here in black and white. But she also gives more information, not just on the card, but she talks about multiple majors in a spread and what that would mean. So this, I think, this is a lot better than some of those little teeny white books that you get. I think for a beginner like myself, this comes very much in handy. So I will then change the camera at an angle, and I will take out the deck, and I will do a quick kind of flip through of it. But as you can see, the deck has beautiful gold gilding. I love the backs. I mean, the backs are they're simple, and yet they so relate to the period and the coloration of the deck. So I'll be right back as soon as I... Okay, I hope I've positioned this in a way that you can get a good look at the cards. So we have the Fool, the Magician, High Priestess, the Empress, Emperor. I haven't used these cards yet. I've just looked at them and touched them. I think they're just so beautiful. The Hierophant, the Lovers, beautiful Chariot card, and again the Strength card. I mean, it's amazing how she uses these classic paintings and combines them to match them up to the Rider-Waite cards. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hangman. Very powerful, strong card. And the Death card is so evocative. Someone mourning and death visiting. Temperance card. The Devil. There's the Tower with the crown falling down. The Star. Beautiful Moon card. The Sun with the happy baby. Let's take care of our little babies. Treat them with love. Tenderly. Okay, and we have the Judgment card. World. Ace of Coins. Two of Coins. Ooh, they're now sliding. This is very good cardstock, by the way. This is sturdy, sturdy cardstock. Three of Coins. Four of Coins. And I don't mind the borders on this deck. Five of Coins. Six. I won't even bother talking because you can read these so easily. Beautiful cards. That's lovely. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. I mean, it's so appropriate, the positioning of the character in relation to what's being offered to him. He couldn't care less. Five of Cups. Love the Ace of Swords. Really nice. And Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Beautiful Queen of Wands. I think all the queens are beautiful in this deck. And then there's just the card for the thing. And then you get a happy squirrel. This is the extra card. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the happy squirrel, but and I forget, there's a story behind this, and I did read about it, but now I've forgotten it. So there's the happy squirrel. So let me see how these will shuffle. Oh. Shuffling okay. Oh, okay, let's see if I can riffle them. Very nice cardstock. It'll be interesting to see what the U.S. Games comes up with in terms of the cards. You know, will they be producing them exactly the same? Will they have them be the same size? Will the card stock be similar? So this is a very nice deck. So for those of you who haven't seen it, I hope you enjoy it. And for those of you who've seen it and didn't want to pay several $100s for a deck, I was very fortunate in that I bought this when I first started collecting later last year, like in the fall, I guess it was. And they were already out of print. But I just did huge detective work on Google, and I started looking at every shop that was online. And when other people were selling them for a couple $100s, I found a deck for, I think it was about $40. So I was just thrilled to find it. But I'm just thrilled for everybody else who has loved this deck and would like a copy of it. So I hope that it will come out in print, and you'll be happy with it when it comes out, and it'll be a price that you will be happy to pay. So I thank you all for coming and seeing me unpack my missing box. And I picked a card for us from, I had Lord Michael and my guides pick a card for you. This is the one that popped out today. Let's see, how do I hold this up here? Let's see. Da-da. Is that it there? Okay. And it says, focus only on that which brings you joy. In this you will tap into the divine nature of your being. I think, yes, joy is always a choice. We can't help what happens to us, but how we respond to it rather than react to it will make a big difference in how life goes for us. So I wish you all wonderful things on this day and this evening, and I hope to see you soon with doing another deck review. So take care, everyone. Namaste, my friends.